I was in my local drugstore the other day and I came across this little gem. This is the Covergirl TruNaked line. They have all these palettes and they came out with a few earlier this year. They came out with 3. They were all very, very neutral colors. This one is called the Jewels. And of course I snatched it up immediately. There was no question if I was gonna buy it or not. So I'm in Canada. I found this at Shoppers Drug Mart. And I looked online to see if I could find out some information for you guys about it, and literally it's like this does not exist anywhere. So I don't know if it's permanent. I have literally no information other than to show you guys the palette, show you how it wears, and give you some swatches. But it does say on it new. It doesn't say limited edition. The other interesting thing is on the back, it's got these little kind of suggested ways to use it. And it says, looks designed by Pat McGrath. And Pat McGrath is a very famous makeup artist. She is a woman of color. And I found that very interesting because, you know, these types of colors tend to look amazing on darker skin tones. So I thought that was really cool. So I don't think that, it doesn't say like the palette was designed by her, it just says the looks on the back were designed by her. So I thought that was really awesome. And I figured today I would just do like a quick get ready with me. I do have somewhere to go. So I figured I would just do my foundation base and all that jazz off camera, and then just do the eyes and some other little things that I picked up on camera with you guys. It looks like the green probably had a little bit of an overspray. It is kind of a glittery shade, but once I kind of rub off the top, it's not as glittery underneath. So I was thinking about using the green today. I'm usually drawn to purples, but I was thinking about using the green on my lid, so let's see what we do. I'm gonna put it on the outer kind of third, this green, to start with. So where I'm going, I am actually going to the mall, but I'm not going there to shop. I'm going because, wow, that looks pretty pigmented already. I'm going because it's getting into holiday time, and I thought, I've done this a few years before, like a few years in the past. I thought I might look to get kind of like a seasonal retail job just to make some extra money for Christmas. I used to work in retail years ago and I really like retail. So, you know, I do have a full-time job. I work from my house. I know a lot of you guys know that already, but I thought it would be good just to pick up some extra money. So that's what I'm doing. I did talk to the manager of this women's clothing store earlier this week. It's actually the clothing store I used to work at, not this particular location, but the company is the same, and it's an awesome place to work. At least it was when I used to work there. And so I asked her if she was looking for, my hair is getting in my eyes. What is going on? I was asking her if she needed any seasonal employees, and she said she did. So I figured I would type up a little resume, which I haven't done in years, which typing up resumes is so, it's tough work. You have to try to really use your creative mind to make yourself sound really good. So I did that, and now I'm gonna go over there and drop it off. And I figured since I'm doing that at the one store, I might go to a few other stores as well. Okay, so what should I do? I think I will probably do on the inner third. Oh, you know what? There's a gold right there. I was gonna go with this kind of champagne, but I think the gold might look nice with the green. This green would actually kind of look really good all over the lid, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's try this gold. So today is Sunday, and it's the day the clocks went back. And I went to bed a little bit late last night because my husband was playing a gig. He's a musician, and he wasn't here, and I don't know. Whenever that happens, I just kind of have trouble falling asleep. So I went to bed a little bit late. It was probably about 1:30, and I woke up, and honestly, it felt like hungover. Like, and I probably haven't had a drink in at least a month and a half. I don't drink very much, but I really just felt hungover. And it's, like I said, the day the clocks went back, and so it just, I don't know, even though I got the extra hour of sleep, I just felt really run down. Do you ever sleep too long and feel that way? I feel like maybe that's why. Sometimes, you know, I get up and I'm tired, but then my body, you know, kind of wakes up once I'm up. Whereas today I felt like just really exhausted from go. So I'm kind of liking that gold. These colors so far are like really pigmented, really pretty. As far as I can tell, there's only one matte shade in here, and it's this really kind of perfect transition shade, which I appreciate that they did that. that if they're going to only put one matte shade in, that it is a really good transition shade. So I kind of, oh, there's some fallout. There is some fallout. I'm just going to kind of soften the edges with this. This hair just keeps wanting to go right into my eyelashes. And I'm going to take this very lightest shade and do an inner corner highlight with it. Let's see how bright it is. Oh yeah, that's pretty bright. Pretty brightening. I'm just going to use a really light touch and put that under the brow. Not very heavily at all. Just because I find it very difficult not to use a bright purple in a palette, I'm going to just lightly put this underneath my lower lash line. So I just put on a little bit of liquid liner and some nude liner in my waterline. I just did that off camera because it takes too much concentration. But I will list all the products I used in the description bar, including what's on my face in case you cared about that. Now I'm gonna bronze a little bit. So what brush should I use for you? Bronzer. Oh, my bronzer brush. How about the only brush I ever use for bronzer? Let's use that brush, shall we? Anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys that my birthday is coming up, and we are going, me and my husband are going to Niagara Falls for my birthday. It's not gonna be right on my birthday, but it's, you know, that's the reason we're going. And I'm so excited because we haven't been anywhere since November of, not last year, the year before. We went to Cuba, which we love going to Cuba, but we can't go anywhere for a week right now, so we're just going for a weekend. So I'm pretty excited about that, like very excited, because it'll just be like a nice little, you know, birthday thing, but also a romantic weekend away and away from the kids and all that. And it's just fun to get out and pretend that you actually have a social life, you know? That's always fun. Actually, the whole reason that we're even going is because my hairdresser was telling me that she had been there recently, and she went and saw this magic show guy. His name's Greg something or other, and it's kind of like a Siegfried and Roy thing. Like, he's a magician, but he has like tigers and stuff like that. And she said it was so amazing. So that is one thing we're gonna do, and it was actually not a bad deal because it was like dinner and a show for like one price. So pretty excited. I also got this from the VIB sale. This is the Sarah Moon for NARS. This is the holiday collection. They had both blushes in store and they're both really beautiful, but the other one was kind of more like a duochrome blush, which was, I didn't really particularly like that much. This is super pigmented, very pretty color. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a very pigmented blush. If ever I feel like I have too much on, I'll take a dual fiber blush to blend it out. And also, I don't know why this is, but sometimes on camera, it looks way brighter than in person. I don't know why blush is that way, it just is. You know, I don't have like a super professional setup with my camera and lighting. I do the best I can with what I have. So I don't know how like the really big YouTubers do it, but if it ever looks crazy, just trust me, I'm not crazy. I'm not a crazy person. I wouldn't let myself go out in public looking crazy, so probably just the camera. And then I picked up the CoverFX highlighter. These are the new version. You know how they came out with the liquid highlighters? I don't own those, but they came out with a pressed powder version of those. This one is Moonlight. The packaging is very not impressive at all. So it looks pretty, you know, it's silver and everything, but it's just like, the really cheap thin plastic, which I'm kind of not impressed with. But this is really pretty. I swatched this in the store. I thought originally I would get Sunlight, but this Moonlight is just like so gorgeous. You see that? Oh my gosh. So that is Moonlight. Very, very kind of icy, but very pretty. Okay, what is next? Just lips and mascara? Is that it? I'm not gonna do false lashes. I don't know about you guys. Every once in a while I'll go out in like the real world with false lashes, but I always feel like people are looking like they can tell. I don't know. I like false lashes though. But just because I'm going to drop off my resume, I'm just gonna go with regular mascara. So this is the Ardency and Modster mascara. And this is just a really nice kind of volumizing mascara. Actually, I am going to film my entire mascara collection because it's gotten out of control. I've been taking notes on each one when I use them because I want to give you guys like full details. And that should be coming really soon. But I really do need to like take some out. So as soon as I film that, I can get rid of some and just keep my favorites. But I do really like this one. Do you guys have any upcoming plans for the holidays? I know it's still only the beginning of November, but I know especially my American friends have Thanksgiving coming up, and I know a lot of people travel for that. So let me know what you're excited about for the holidays. Actually, my mother-in-law says that she wants to go over the border to Buffalo because there's an Ulta there, and she says, you should go there, we'll take you there. I was like, okay, yeah, I'd love to. And I figured if we go there, we can do like Christmas shopping as well for lots of people, because there's always really good deals to be had in the States. So hopefully in the next month or so, we'll be doing that. And we have a lot of birthdays in November and December in our family too. So it keeps us very busy around the holiday season. So I use MAC Soar lip liner, and now I'm going to use this, which I also picked up from the VIB sale. This is the Velvet Lip Glide from NARS, and it's in the shade Bound. Honestly, I was thinking about picking up the gift set, which has I think 5 or 6, and they did have them there. This was 34 Canadian and the gift set was 59. So it would have still been a much better value to get the gift set, but especially with the 20% off. But there just weren't any shades that I liked in it. There was this one was in it, but then all the other ones were very, very dark and red tone with like an orangey undertone to them. And I just wasn't like, I knew I would never use any of them. So I just picked up the full size of this. So this is the first time I'm putting it on. Oh, it smells really nice. It just smells like vanilla. Kind of like MAC actually. Yeah, it does feel like it's just gliding across the lips. And there's a decent amount of pigmentation in it too. Nice, I like it. I like it a lot actually. I love the color. Color is really pretty. So that's Bound from NARS. So I am gonna have some more videos coming with like first impressions of all the stuff I got from the VIB sale. I wanted to be able to use all of it as a first impression, so there's probably gonna be like about 3 videos total, including this one. But as for this, let's just say I'm really liking it as a first impression. I'm really surprised at the pigment in it and how easily it blended, and it's just really pretty. So I will keep you updated if I find out any more information about where to get it, where it's available, is it permanent, etc. I will put that in the description bar. If it's not there, then I just haven't found any information. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all these products in action. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and wish me luck on my little endeavor back into the retail world. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.